Good day, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the program Kaduna Electric Watch. I am Faisal Babadia. In today's edition of the program, we shall bring you an interview with the HOU Financial Revenue Audit, Mr. Yusuf Adebayor, where he discussed the challenges of non-payment and underpayment of electricity bills, as well as other challenges the company is contending with now, and how to reverse the trend. But before the interview, Rukaya Hamisu Abubakar has the news update. Over to you, Rukaya.
Here is the news. First, the major headlines. Kaduna Electric MD meets Saminaka People's Forum, Harps on customer reorientation for improved services. Energy theft, vandalism, ban of electricity distribution, ANED. Mojec partners Kaduna Electric to launch mobile metering. And now the news in details. The Managing Director, CEO of Kaduna Electric, Engineer Yusuf Usman Yahaya, has stated that sustaining electricity services in the franchise of the company shall continue to remain his watchword. He made this affirmation in Kaduna while receiving the leadership of Saminaka Progressive People's Forum, who paid him a courtesy visit in his office. Earlier in his address, the leader of the Saminaka Progressive People's Forum, Dr. Nasir Usman, said they were at Kaduna Electric to discuss a more sustainable approach to electricity supply in Saminaka local government. He pledged the commitment of Saminaka Progressive People's Forum to partner with Kaduna Electric in safeguarding power supply infrastructure as well as ensuring improvement in revenue generation in the local government. Meanwhile, the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distribution, ANED, has called for an end of demands of energy theft and vandalism as they impact the performance of distribution companies as well as the amount of energy distributed to electricity consumers. The Executive Director, Research and Advocacy, ANED, Sunday Odunto, made the call during an interaction session with electricity consumers within the network of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company on Thursday, September 15, 2022. Odunton maintained that energy theft and vandalism of properties can be tackled through collaboration between communities and discos. He called on communities to guard their properties against vandals and to report energy theft through bypass or disco. In another development, Mojec International, one of the meter asset providers operating in the franchise of Kaduna Electricity, launched its mobile metering program that will enable the company meter electricity users within 24 hours after payment. Speaking on the development, the Managing Director of Kaduna Electric, represented by the Chief Customer Relations Engineer Aliyu Abbas Abdullahi, disclosed that the mobile metering program shall make meter deployment by the map easy and convenient to customers of Kaduna Electric.
Mobile metering is very, very essential. It's going to close a lot of issues for us in terms of the metering gap that we have. A customer that cannot wait for the national mass metering exercise, he can come forward and pay an advance for the meter. And then the amount of that meter that he paid will be paid back to him within the period of 24 to 36 months. So what that one means is that the meters is also free, because the money you are going to expand, purchase this meter will be refunded to you in form of energy.
The Managing Director of Mojec International, who was represented by the Head of Metering Program of the company, Mr. Oti Garage, appealed to customers of the company to take advantage of the new mobile metering program to conveniently have their premises metered.
One thing I can also assure you is we have the meters. So we are not promising what we cannot deliver. Right now we have meters that can even take us up until December in Kaduna right now. But we also have meters in our head office that can be sent to Kaduna to also help in meeting the metering gap. While speaking with the chiefs, one thing I realized that they were all in unison when they said they want Kaduna people to have meters. They want them to have lights. They don't want estimated billings anymore. Same word, same thing now.
According to him, through the mobile metering program, Mojec shall take meters to the doorstep of their customers and immediately the payment is made. Meters shall be installed within 24 hours. That's the end of the news. Thank you.
The revenue is the lifeline of the company. Let me give you just a short history. In May, this company has an obligation to NESI that is worth close to about 5.5 billion. And our bill is around 6 billion. On the average, May, June, July, we've been billing around 6 billion. But to surprise you, our collection has never exceeded 2.2 billion. So when you look at that, we are just moving around 30%. And this is a place whereby we are expected to make our obligation through to the other party in the supply chain. Then we are supposed to take care of our own salaries, take care of all other things that we are supposed to take care of, like our running costs, repairing, maybe replacing bad meters, replacing bad posts, replacing bad transformers, reconducting where wires are. So when you look at all these things, they are revenue based. And you know it's a private company now. We are not being supported by the government. In the past, the government has given us facility which we have actually exhausted because of the low payment of the customers. And if you look at it, as we are now, we are in a new era whereby it is just like you should just consume what you feel you can pay. Because as it is now, we are running a service-based tariff whereby customers are being categorized based on the number of hours that they are given. So if you fall in the maybe say into category A of customers that consume between 20 and 24 hours, maybe 20 and 22 hours, you should be able to fulfill your obligation to the company. So revenue is our just lifeblood. You see, Kaduna Electric as a company, we are always in tune with the economic reality and situation of the country. As it is, since last year, we put in a program called CCG. You understand? This unit takes care of people that have huge outstanding. We allow them to come forward. We have categorized them. If you know you can come and do one offsetting, the company is ready to offer you 25% discount. So which means that if you are owing 100,000, you come, you pay 75,000 naira, the company takes off the remaining 25%. You understand? Yes. So everybody that has an outstanding, what I advise our customers under our franchise area is that they should go to the nearest area office and see the area managers there. They will be directed appropriately. If you know you cannot pay more than, you cannot pay once, and you want to pay maybe twice or three times, those discounts are being castigated down like that, from 25, 10%, like that, wherever you think, whenever you think that you can pay. Once you give us number of months and we look at your debt, then everything will be explained. The issue of overbilling. Kaduna Electric is always available. Where you feel that you are being overbilled, and you see the NAC rule is very, very straightforward. Pay whatever you pay the last month that you didn't contest the bill. Then come forward with a letter that for this particular month I've been overbilled. Then we have department that will look into it, come to your house, probably take your load reading and do the necessary adjustments. So the fear of if they bring bill, they will never reverse it is not there. And our doors are always open. And we have so many different channels of payment, because another customer too complained of payments not being reflected on their bills. Yes, you see, we have so many channels of payment. Now, most of our SRs goes out with POS. Some of these POS are card enabled. So you can just swap your ATM card, punch in the amount that you want to pay, and a receipt is generated, given to you. You can walk into our cash office, most especially at our head office. We have a kiosk there that is self-help. That with your ATM card, you walk into the kiosk, you can do your payment. There are cashiers that are there. You can use card-enabled POS with the cashiers. You can use cash and pay through the cashiers. And we still have some other technology that we've deployed. You can pay through InterSwitch. You can pay through Buy Power. You can pay through iRecharge. And Buy Power, iRecharge, Ruabam, they have agents scattered all over our franchise area. So just from a walking distance from your house, you are good to go in paying your electricity.
With this interview segment, we have come to the end of today's edition of the program, Kaduna Electric Watch. Thank you for viewing.